Democracy is transphobic. Democracy is putting the majority in control of the minority. This means cis people define our roles and tools in any democratic organization, not transcentric. Transcentric spaces repeat this on another scale, with binary trans people controlling non-binary trans people, for example. This recursion adds a new element to the hierarchy, because having a vote to cast is binary. Either you get one or you don't. So democracy involves strictly defining who makes up the community. This all sucks. I don't want control over other social groups, especially other parts of the trans community. Either I make decisions for them without knowledge on them, or I lose all of my free time learning. Even if people are willing to learn, it means our own writing can't be for us. The writing must be framed around what cis people understand, what attaches best to their experience. The woman in a man's body shit, for example. To recognize and understand that something makes us happy, they must imagine themselves feeling the same. It must make them happy too. This is labor demanded by another social class. A requirement of understanding is a requirement of alignment and offerings. On top of all that, strictly defining identities leads to either giving up control or giving up agency over your identity. I see non-binary people that don't consider themselves as trans, and yet access to hormones impacts them. There is coercion keeping you invested in using democracy to manage your own community. Testosterone is illegal in the US without a prescription, and so police point guns at us if they catch us organizing around it without their oversight. This is similar in small groups when community resources are controlled through democracy. Luckily, small-scale groups pop into and out of existence all the time, leaving gaps for our organizations. We can then widen these gaps by organizing in ways democracy can't co-opt. This happens when we don't create universal information like centrally tracking resources, such as who exactly is providing and taking them from shared spaces. Without this information, universal decisions can't be made and enforced. We already can't know everything going on. All we can do is what we do well and let others fill in the gaps. Democracy must replicate all of itself and collapses when a piece is lost. We can be a blob that comes in all shapes and sizes and can replicate from even the smallest piece left behind. I have other videos on similar topics. Please check the pinned comment for them.